Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls, and joining me again is my friend Chris.
Hi.
So today I'm going to fight Kalameet, the ancient dragon. I think he's one of the last dragons at this point in time.
I'm not
He's also one of the scariest.
100% sure, just because the lore of the dragons isn't something I'm too familiar with. I know the Seath betrayed them.
Yep.
He gave information, I guess, to Gwyn and his soldiers to be able to defeat them. And that's really all I know. And then Gwyn and his knights defeated him. Defeated, not him, the dragons.
Yeah, Seath was still around, and then I defeated him.
Yep.
But the Ring of the Evil Eye is actually, I believe it's from Kalameet. Let me see if I can find it here.
Okay. Well, that would make sense because he does that evil eye thing that like picks you up.
Yeah.
I was actually really worried when I started doing.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
A dark beast which assaulted Astora.
Well,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Well, I believe it. I mean, I can't think of another character that you've encountered
Who has an evil eye?
that has an evil eye who would be specifically referred to as a dark beast, as Kalameet is, depending on the lighting, is typically jet black.
Yeah.
I mean, there he looked a little bit red.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can use this yet. Yes, I can. So what I'm going to try and do...
What crossbow is that?
Oh, that's the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. I don't have any ammo for it, though. Okay, what I would like to do is try and shoot him down myself, but apparently that's not going to happen. Oh no, little guy, don't run away. He got away.
So when I did this fight, and he did that grabby thingy where he brings you up in the air,
Yeah.
it made me think of the final boss battle in Demon's Souls.
Ooh. I don't know that battle yet. I haven't completed Demon Souls.
Well, I don't think it's really a spoiler, but actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say. But
Okay.
people who,
Oh.
it's not good.
No, he kills you pretty quick.
Yeah, that happened a lot to me. Mind you, at this point in Dark Souls, I was pretty used to the you died screen.
So it's kind of like, oh yeah, I was expecting that.
Mm-hmm. Although it's not so bad in Dark Souls. The failure screen, it's quite quick. It's to the point. There is
It doesn't rub it in your face so much.
yeah. There was a game I played where there was a mini game. I can't recall the name of the game at the moment. Oh, it was it's an old PlayStation 1 game. It's called Tomba 2. And there's this minecart mini game. When you fail, the guy who runs the minecart says, "Aw, you failed." And the screen holds for approximately 10 to 20 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Which you wouldn't think is a long time, but it definitely is.
And if you die a lot on that part, you're just going to see that all the time. You'd be like, shut up, I want to replay this.
Yeah.
Just let me try again.
Well, it's a time trial. So there's 2 levels of it. The first one is moderately difficult to complete, and the second one is impossible.
So,
For me. In any
apparently I'm
case.
not going in there.
What?
I just opened the door and then closed it again. I was like, oh.
I keep forgetting that you're playing, because last time we did this, you
Yeah,
were...
last time it wasn't live. This time it's live.
Yeah.
Um,
I have to keep my stories to a minimum so that you can actually think about what you have to do.
yeah, like meeting Hawkeye. My friend said Goff is how you pronounce the surname. Here he is, just carving his little carvings. Hey, buddy.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind.
You can see the
A little help to
He's
thee,
blind.
I'm afraid.
Oh, so I guess I have to ask him for help.
Yeah.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own.
I don't know what a score is.
Exhilaration, pride, hatred,
I don't know.
rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions.
Love.
Thou will understand one
How do you
day.
think Crossbeat Priscilla was
At
born?
twilight,
Yeah, that's an interesting
thoughts
story.
return in great waves of nostalgia.
Because she's supposed to be like half dragon, right?
Yep.
Farewell, human. Lead thy
It's such an
life
interesting
as
concept
thou
because
seest fit.
the idea that she's in the painted world is as if she's. It's not that she's just in there to imprison her, but also maybe to protect her.
Yeah.
I mean, history typically hasn't been kind to people who are mixed race.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. So I'm going to ask him for help with this dragon.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
He doesn't know I'm undead and can revive indefinitely.
Probably not.
Good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee.
I made a new
owe thee
friend.
much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch and see how Goth hunts dragons.
I couldn't really hear what he said.
No. If the speaker's turned on low so the microphone doesn't pick it up too much.
His voice is also muffled from his
Yeah.
helmet. It's one of the issues with making characters who
All wear helmets.
all wear helmets, or you try and make them have a cool voice. It just doesn't come out clear a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. Though I do appreciate that they account for the helmet
Yes.
when doing the sound design.
Although I would love a Dark Souls character who takes off his helmet to talk to you.
Yeah. You just like lift up the visor. Oh, hi!
It's very fortunate that he was flying by it exactly at this time.
And that the blind Goth can make such a perfect shot. But,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
he's a
it's-
dragon hunter.
Yeah, and it's the whole archetype of a blind archer is that
Yeah.
for some reason they're able to, in fantasy anyways, they're able to shoot so well.
Shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is
They use
in
more than
thine
just their
hands.
eyes.
I
Yeah.
await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
He's so much fun.
He's an interesting character.
I think you can get his bow. Either
Yep.
you purchase it from him or he gives it to you after you defeat Kalameet.
I know there is a way to get a bow that looks like his. Obviously, you can't get his because it's just so massive.
It scales.
It's like the one ring that like shrinks to Frodo's finger.
Exactly. Well, and armor that changes appearance depending on gender.
Yeah.
That's always confused me a little bit.
Well, I always figured that people just got really lucky with drops. They got the
It's like, oh,
gist.
this just so happens to be made for a woman.
Yeah, and it's exactly fitted for someone who's about 5 feet 7 inches tall or whatever.
Yep. Oh, I completely forgot.
Oh, this
There's
lady.
someone else here. Can't remember her name.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Usually I never do this, but I don't want to have to kill her.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Oh yeah.
May the Lord guide thee.
Are you going to tell me your name? Because I can't remember it, and this is really awkward.
May the Lord guide thee.
Well, if you kill her, you can get that sweet armor, too. As well as the gold tracers, and keep the soul. So there's really no reason to do it, but I just wanted to.
Well, can you make anything with that, with the Soul of Artorias?
You can make, I believe, a sword or a shield.
Okay.
Yes.
For me, that was the main reason for the souls of bosses.
Oh, here we go. Kieran? Ciaran?
Yeah.
That one. I'm so terrible at pronouncing anything.
I'm not gonna even try. I'll likely butcher it even more if.
I don't know if you could do it worse than I did.
Kieran.
Wanna bet?
Kieran.
Kieran.
Because I overly anglicize everything I say.
Where is that gold tracer? Oh, right, it's a curved sword, so...
Oh, that's cool looking. That's a nice
Yeah,
effect.
these ones have really neat, unique attack animations. I think the gold tracer is actually supposed to be in my offhand.
What they also have
Like,
nice.
this is a legitimate weapon set.
Yeah. Well, it's also they have nice like particle effects coming off of them,
Yes.
and not like particles as in like fire or like lightning. That's just like goo off of it. That was a weird sound effect, but yeah. But
My inventory's too full. I can't find it.
I don't know how you manage, but
Wait, I just did the exact same thing, didn't I? Oh well.
maybe a little bit.
How? What? What did I do? How does that make any sense?
Okay, so Silver Tracer or whatever it's called,
Silver tracer
Dark Silver Tracer.
goes in my main hand. Oh wait, I think this is supposed to be in the offhand. Because the gold tracer has the really fancy attack animation.
But that's what it was before, wasn't it?
No, I had it the other way. Yeah, this seems right, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I like those spins.
Then the thrust. I have to build a character around those, because they seem like so much fun.
I wanted to build a character around those, like, Baldur Knight rapiers. But then I just sort of decided not to. Because
The rapiers or the Baldur side sword?
oh, it might be the Baldur side sword. I don't know. It's just the thin blades. Like those... Because they both sort of have those blades specifically for parrying, I guess. I don't know.
Parrying dagger?
I can't honestly say.
Okay. Well, I'll show you my character who is built around the Baldur side sword later, and
Okay.
then we will know. It's actually one of the best dexterity scaling weapons in the game.
Right.
So of course that's the one I go for first, because I'm all sneaky, sneaky, stabby rogue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got the. I feel like you've got the real life dexterity to compensate for it.
Oh, thank you.
To sort of match.
Now you just need to get a bit more strength, and you can be the
tank.
the tanky guy.
I feel like I'd have a high endurance in real life, but maybe not a high strength.
Well, strength is always something you can build at.
Yeah.
The sword is so much easier to use in a lot of instances.
Yeah. Well, the great thing about swords, at least in terms of game mechanics, is that their hitboxes is much longer than the head of an axe or the head of a hammer.
That's true. Like, just in general, they have more versatility because you have the blade and the point.
Yes. Mind you, there are things you can obviously do with a hammer, or
Oh, there are things I can do with a hammer.
things you can do with a hammer and actually you can't do with a sword. Also, a spear is quite great.
I think if I were to use any
Real life, like weapon.
real life weapons, it would definitely be a spear. I'm a spearman.
I'd like to think I would use a hammer or an axe just because I've got the beard and I'm kind of manly looking.
You're a very tall dwarf.
Yes.
Here we go. This is going to be a fun fight when he does that. So you'll probably be talking more than I am because I'll be concentrating on this.
Of course. I'll try and. Oh, he did the thing.
Ow. have none of that.
I don't. Can you actually like mash buttons to get out of that?
I don't know if you can, but I'm gonna take more damage at this point because of that attack.
Oh really?
That's to you, buddy. Yeah, you see the eye I have floating over my head? The Eye of Sauron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that isn't that.
So I'm gonna try and cut off his tail. I don't know how successful I'll be.
Do you get something from that?
Yeah, he has a great sword.
Jeez. All these dragons and their tail swords.
So,
Does it make sense? Not really.
is it awesome? Yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool mechanic. His tail's really high up.
Oh! Stopped on my head.
The model's so good.
Ow. Stop following me! I'm gonna go this way on my own.
You're the only one here. Who else is he gonna follow?
Okay.
This is a pretty good back dodge.
Come on, you bitch. I'm baiting your attack. Be baited.
It's kind of interesting how bird-like his face is.
It really is, isn't it?
Well, he basically has a beak.
Yeah. Oh! No. Fuck. Yeah, he has one attack that he does where his tail is flat on the ground and really vulnerable. And
okay.
That's what you have to go for. But what's to prevent him from just fucking walking at me?
Yeah. How many hits do you believe it will take? Or rather, before he.
I'm guessing it's going to take at least 3 hits to get his tail off.
Okay.
That's another good opportunity to get it if you can get around him fast enough.
Yeah, I found like I didn't really work on trying to cut off his tail, but because I had such a high strength endurance character, I found that I was able to run around him quite a bit.
Oh, because you were just moving so fast?
Like I could just continuously, like I could run for an extended period of time without worrying about my bar even, well, maybe reaching about half, but
Even then. There we go, I got some great arrows. And he's not going for it. Maybe I have the range wrong, but all he's doing is walking at me.
not having any of this.
No. Oh, that's an attack we haven't seen yet. Okay, don't swing my camera around. Seriously? You don't think you could swoop down on me a little bit, maybe? Okay, I have an idea.
Taking off your pants?
Yep. Still too heavy.
This is an interesting look for you.
There we go. Okay. It might be that I'm not fast enough to outrun him.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting naked, except for my head, which I can't take off.
That's one.
That's one hit.
Hopefully that is where it hit it. Like,
That's where the cutoff point is?
yeah, that's where the tail hitbox is. There's one gun in the way.
Fuck, he keeps his tail so high up. It's not even that good of a sword.
Well, for completion purposes, I'm sure you really want it.
Yeah.